Hey guys, it's TJ and Dave here from Gemini Fitness and Combat. I sexually identify as a hot and ready pizza. I'm hot and ready. This week, go over a baseball bat grip, right? I think people overcomplicate this a lot. It's not that complicated. I think that you need to understand that you're just trying to close this noose around the neck. We can talk about blood chokes, we can talk about breaks, we can talk about all this other stuff, but at the end of the day, once you seal that through, seal the noose, complete the circle, they're gonna eventually go out. It's more about you tightening up these finer mechanics, right? And there's people that talk about someone with a spinal fusion is gonna feel it way different than someone who has a collapsed, trachea that they had to have whatever their shit cut open and all that stuff. I've seen all kinds of different ways of it. The end of the day, the bottom line, the goal, close the noose, go from there. Now, if I have Dave laying down, for those of you who have not held a baseball bat because you lack being a man, hands go together, fist goes down. Now, as I start to close all this, that's where the noose is at when I'm here. So my thumb goes in, and I make a fist. My other hand, or the one with the feet, just stay like this one, and then tip your chin down to your chest. See how I'm able to grab cloth here? My knuckles are lined up, my fist is down. All my weight's down here. Dave tries to sit up, Dave. Too much space. That's without me putting my chest pressure on him. You look at the point my elbow goes down to his chest, starts to slide down towards the mat. The other arm stays straight, and it's kind of like chopping paper, if you're old enough for that metaphor. As I lean over, I drop down, my elbow starts to slide, and get to find my finish. Simple, clear as mud. So, I go for this one, I can't get it for whatever reason, right? I want to make this tighter, I start to walk around his head. Now, if I walk past his head, I'm going to lose this initial grip. So if I have Dave here, I want to bring my head to his belly button. You see the angle here? Look at this arm right here. The more I move this way, the more this arm is not going to be on his neck. So when I go to finish, I'm looking towards his hip, towards the belly button. I grab the cloth, put my knuckles down, drop my elbow. Now as I rotate, here, finish. Watch what happens when I go above his head. Take your head up. Doesn't work out too well. So you have the first one, you have the second one. That doesn't work. And my thumb in, he's so good, stopping me. When I put my hands and I reverse the baseball bat grip, I do a row, I'm looping around his head, so I'm pulling and then I punch. Now I found the noose again. I start to drop everything down. So I pull, and then I punch. Pull, loop, punch. Just trying to close all this off. I started simplifying the grips. I started applying the grips to positions versus I need this grip in this position. Because every single time I got confused, I left too much cloth, left too much space, gassed out my grips, and then I had to figure out something else to do. I got promoted to blue belt really fast. Granted, I had background experience. You're still going into sport jiu-jitsu. I was still playing grips, or not understanding how to play grips at a higher level game. That's not something you should be learning how to do. Learn the position, of course, and then apply the grips. But you can't just sort of jump around like that. It just not all skills immediately translate. So I had to learn how to hold, not how to squeeze. From there, I figured out how to close the noose. Because initially, I was taking this thing out, and I was just trying to tie it around your neck as much as I could until you turned purple. It kind of worked, it kind of didn't. And then from there, I really had a professor that sat me down and said, hey, this is how you do some of these dynamics. And then from there, I just simplified it. So, like, share, subscribe, put your comments down below, questions. If you have any of them, please send them our way. And then Brooklyn, Facebook, Instagram, all that other stuff. See you next week. Thank you for your time.